Thanks for
taking that out.
Half the video just gonna be me like,
we can't leave that in. We cannot say shit like that on my channel.
squeal like a pig, boy.
I'm gonna get demonetized because of you. Have you been waiting to say that entire time?
No, that just came to me.
Awesome. We're getting you your own YouTube channel immediately, and everything's gonna get demonetized. Hi! This is like my best oldest friend, Genevieve. How long have we known each other now?
13 years.
13 years. So we just decided to do like a get ready with us today, which I've never done on my channel before, and we're gonna also maybe talk about the good old days. We are going to jump into trying some makeup, and Genevieve has full like reign right now of all
and I'm
of
very,
the
very,
makeup.
very overwhelmed.
Genevieve needed a little liquid courage to get on camera. I don't know if you guys remember, but like when I started my channel 4 years ago, I had to do the same thing. I was always drinking a glass of wine when I was filming because otherwise I was just like, anyway, we're just gonna forget the cameras here.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of you guys had asked me when we talked about the topics that I wanted to talk, that you wanted me to talk about and to get ready with me. A lot of y'all were like, talk about your old scene days and like your college stories and stuff, and well, Genevieve knows where the bodies are buried.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's jump in! And let me know if that mirror situation doesn't work out for you.
Oh my god, it's great. My mirror at home has a giant crack running down it, so when I do my makeup or hair, like half my face is over here and half is over here.
No, come here, I want you on camera. Look who visited today. Oh.
And I feel like your animals are like, it's been 30 minutes, are you good? Are you good?
Are you good?
Let me check in with you.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is start with a primer spray on my face.
Oh.
Genevieve's like, oh, what?
I think I might have this one thing that does a thing. Let me see. Yeah, look, check this out. It's a thing. Like that's a
L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base Face Primer.
yeah, primer.
When did you buy that?
Like 3 years ago. I literally had makeup when I was in my early 20s that my mom gave me when I was like 12. It's amazing that I have a face.
And a beautiful one at that. Right here is this little symbol, and that says how long the makeup lasts. So that little jar right there is showing you 24 months that this will last, so
you're saying I should probably throw this away?
you should probably throw that away. Why
Boom,
don't you?
gone.
It's done. We hate that.
So how far do you hold it?
It's really pleasant, so it doesn't really matter. You'll get used to it.
Oh,
It's really pleasant, yeah.
I have stuff I got from MAC, but also it was like 5 years ago. I have a lot of stuff I should probably get
The
rid
MAC
of.
Fix Plus is beautiful stuff. I'm not sure it really
Use a
helps
brush
that much with
cleaner.
longevity, but it makes the finish on the makeup beautiful.
I use a brush cleaner too.
Yeah?
But like once.
So I actually, for lazy people, this is amazing. It's the It Cosmetics Brush Bath.
So this is what I'm excited about because
Oh wow, which one is that?
I don't know, I can't. So I am like really makeup, like
Illiterate.
and I was drunk one night and the It commercial came on where they're like, we'll put this all together for you and like you don't have to worry about shit and it's vegan.
You ordered it on the TV?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I bought it from the It Cosmetics website. Look at the difference in the packaging. That's why I was like, what is that?
So they keep sending it to you. It's a
Or subscription? Got it.
And the longest you could go is 6 months. And like I started getting overwhelmed. Like I have so much of the same shit in my house now. That's the only thing I finished from them.
Yeah.
And that and a mascara. Because
Nice.
that's the only 2 things I ever wear.
She's never tried the Thrive mascara, so we're gonna
I'm
change
super
some
excited.
lives today.
I know, I'm super excited because I don't wear makeup, I wear mascara. And whenever I put it on, like by the end of the day it's like and I look like
she sleeps in it.
and then I sleep in it. And then it's like
She used to tell me when I was in college. Okay, so I should go ahead and speak to the difference in age here. When I was in college,
How old are you?
I'm 31.
You're not that old.
Exactly. Like we're not that big a difference in age, but when I was in college, she was not in college.
No.
Like we just knew each other while I was in college.
4 years older than her.
She's 35. Yeah.
But like 35.
Because I had really bad skin, and she'd be like, "You're gonna hate me," but I always love my makeup best on the 3rd day. And I was like, gross!
Okay, so
let's both use the same, we're using
but
this.
here is where like I'm excited to talk to you because typically when I apply this, I'm like squirt, squirt,
Which is totally
and that's all
fine.
I do.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so
totally
that's
fine.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
which shade are you, by the way?
I don't know.
Look at the back.
Whatever they sent me.
You are medium. I am fair light, so we're going to both use the same foundation, as it turns out.
Do we do that?
No, you can do whatever you do. I'm using a sponge because that's just how I prefer to do things, but, you know. I do love the finish on this stuff, and it is.
I
I mean, that's what a CC cream is for, though.
What does CC cream mean?
CC stands for color correcting.
You always put it on my neck too, so I don't get the like.
That's great. And then you also have the Bye Bye Under Eye, right? Oh, it just says Bye Bye Concealer. I've never even heard of that. I didn't know IT Cosmetics did commercials.
They do. Really late at night for dicks like me. Another thing I really like about this is. Oh, fuck. Like, we went running this morning, and Kaki was like, do you want some sunscreen? I was like, nah, I put this shit on yesterday, and there's SPF 50 in it. There's SPF 50 in it, which I like. So here's the next thing I do.
Okay.
Is I take this shit, which is the Bye Bye Concealer. So I take just this little squirt, and I put it, like, here, and here, and then I do, like, a triangle down, because one time I watched a video. So I have to, like I told Kaki, I am like, makeup tutorials terrify me, and I never watch them because like I feel like they're for girls that already know how to do their makeup. Especially when I see these girls.
Not my channel.
Which is what I love about hers, because like when I see these girls and they're like, oh, I'm perfect, just to start off with, I'm gonna show you. I'm like, it's really intimidating.
Yeah, I mean, I look at like Carly Bible, for example. She's got like the most perfect face ever. She's like, now I'm going to put all this makeup on, and I'm like, can't relate. Can't relate. Okay, I want you to try this. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury, and basically, I screwed this up when I first filmed a review on it because I thought it was a foundation. It's not. It's like this liquid highlight that just adds this really pretty kind of like glow to your foundation. So I just kind of dab it where I like to have like highlighty spots.
Can you dab me?
I'll dab you, girl. You're gonna dab, right? Dab. Dab, 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 and then you just kind of blend that in with your fingies, I guess, or with a brush, or with, she's just throwing her makeup on the floor.
I'm done with it, I'll pick it up when I'm done.
You can blend that with a brush.
How do you blend with a brush?
I will give you this one from IT Cosmetics that is on brand.
I bought those like silicone things.
Oh my god, I have those sitting right here. Do you like them?
No.
We hate them. We tested it on my channel last week and we all hated it.
I feel like I'm just like, might as well just get some plastic wrap and like put it around my hand.
It's so hard.
Just, like,
I know.
Like I don't really understand.
There was like this craze where people started doing it with like condoms and stuff.
What do we do with this?
You're just start kind of dabbing.
So much dabbing.
It's a lot of dabbing. Well, the whole point of a brush, like especially with highlight and contour, is that it kind of keeps the product put. Yeah, whereas a sponge is always going to kind of pick it up, move it around, pick it up, move it around, which can be really nice to get a really even coat of foundation, but if you're trying to keep something where you put it, pigment-wise, a brush is going to do a better job.
I'm learning so fucking much today.
That looks awesome.
Thank you. I usually do my makeup and then like rub half of it off.
Exactly, use the brush to rub half of it off. That's like what a lot of people, like you can just kind of like buff until you're comfortable with the coverage level, because I totally agree with that. There is such a thing as too much freaking product on your face.
Okay, so how did we meet?
So we met because I was cutting Derek's hair. Derek is her ex, and I used to work at this place in Tallahassee.
That's right, and you thought I was a bitch.
Oh, you were such a bitch. It was so funny. She comes in there with her little faux hawk. She's like this big around. She walks in and she's just like, I know how I like his hair. And I was just like, okay. And she's just like, and that's the thing is like, I learned later that she is just extremely specific and knows exactly what she wants, which I really admire in a person.
No filter.
And no filter whatsoever.
To be fair though, before we went in there, was like, I can't. Can you just
she did.
She managed it for me.
She managed the situation, but when you're seeing a revolving door of people all day as a hairstylist, you just kind of take people at face value, and you're just like, oh, this is 100% of their personality. All children are terrible. All people who hate getting haircuts are mean. Like it just
What is this? And why is it in my bag?
Please show that.
What is it? I don't know what it is. I have this palette thing that's like
that's
highlights,
cute.
lowlights, blush.
IT Cosmetics owns your life, huh?
I told you I got drunk and bought a commercial. So yeah. So typically I like to do my eye makeup before I set anything.
Really?
Because then I feel like it holds it like in place.
Oh, so that's why eye primers exist, but I know what you mean.
I'm so classy because there's fruit in my drink. I don't care how old I ever fucking get. I will never stop loving sparkles. I mean, so I have MAC. Look, something that's not IT Cosmetics.
Yeah.
I also broke it. It looks like this.
Okay. Well, actually, there are solutions to things like that. If you spray that with rubbing alcohol and you can push it back into the pan.
I just let it be a sloppy mess.
Okay.
So how do you, like, put stuff that's, like, say I intentionally had a pixelated, like I didn't just break it and turn it into a pixelated eyeshadow. How do you get it on without it like falling on your face?
Pixelated.
Pixels? What are they called?
It's just loose. It's all broken up. It's shattered.
Yeah, it's pixels.
Genevieve would like to introduce you to a new idea. Oh no, I just dropped it!
Is there like a way, like can we invent like a face shield for like when people are putting on loose powder?
So that exists. It's called baking. So you take powder and you kind of pile it up underneath your eyes so that you can then sweep it away.
What?
Yeah. I always take this stuff, just a tiny, tiny bit, and I
A dabble, do ya?
A little dabble, do ya?
This episode is brought to you by the word dab. Oh yeah, so anyway, we met because she thought I was a bitch.
Oh yeah, and so then, I don't remember the second time we met. I think we met through Matt Shields, and we just like ended up at some at a party or some kind of event or a show or something together, and she and I like became best friends immediately.
Then the rest is fucking history.
And the rest is fucking history. That and some Patron.
Okay, so one of the funnest things that Kaki and I used to do, funnest?
Yeah, funnest, that's a word.
So like every Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday, when Kaki was in college and I wasn't, they had a bowling alley.
They had a bowling alley on
and right across from it was like a Chili's?
A Chili's? Yes.
A Chili's?
Yeah, it was a Chili's in the middle of our student union that served a full bar of liquor.
Yeah.
Because it's Florida State.
Yeah. So we would like go like do shots of Patron, and they were cheap because it was like happy hour or something.
Yep.
And then you could
and also we didn't care.
And we didn't care. And then you could go bowling for like literally like $1 a game or something stupid.
And we would drink the bowling pin shaped Budweisers.
Was it Budweisers or PBR?
They were Budweisers, but I also love PBR.
Yeah. So we would just like go get smashed and bowl every Tuesday.
Yep.
And then we did speed bowling. Do you remember speed bowling?
What?
Do you not remember speed bowling?
No!
Where we would try to we would be ending our time, so we would try to
yes, we would go as fast as we could.
We'd go as fast as we could, like while the thing was going down, and hope it would come up before the ball reached it. And we definitely smashed the ball into it like a lot. I'm surprised they didn't kick us out of there.
I also definitely had my moments where like I would just get a little too smoshed while I was there, and like I remember one time I looked down and like my shirt had come open and I was like,
we never drank and drove.
No, I lived really, really close where we could just walk to campus. Like I could walk to campus from my apartment without even going on a main road. So that
chairs
sitting is really hard.
Chairs are hard. So this is the next thing I do is I got this.
Ooh, oh, from Mac. That's really cute. Show that to the yeah.
It's really cute.
Yeah. And how long have you had that?
I don't know. Time is relevant.
Time is an illusion. You said time is relevant. You meant relative?
Yes.
Got it.
Thanks. Can you edit that out too?
Absolutely not. I'm working with the new Thrive palette that I reviewed on Wednesday. I am obsessed with this. It looks so innocuous. It almost looks boring, but it is the most useful freaking palette.
For a second it looked like it was like glossy.
It's because I wet a brush. You can wet a brush and get like more color payoff. Yeah.
So I was gonna say, like, if it's like a daytime look, I use like the lighter brown, but if I'm trying to be like a little slutty, I use like the darker brown. So I'm gonna be a little slutty. So then I put it like here. Ooh, that's really dark.
You guys, the weirdest thing is how useful this color right here is. It's a khaki color. It's khaki. But it is it's just so dang useful. I don't know. It's an amazing blendy color, like a perfect medium shade. It's soups blendy. Yesterday though, I went and spent a lot of money in J. Crew because they're having their Labor Day sale, and this woman looks at me real quick and with her daughter, and then she just turns back and looks at me again, and I swore she was about to say like, I've seen your videos or something, but no, she goes, "You look so beautiful." I was like,
so nice.
"Lady, you're amazing." I was like, that's the sweetest thing ever. And it was right after I had done the video, like where I tried this palette for the first time, and I was like, oh my god, you're so nice.
I can't tell if I'm like accentuating my eyes or giving myself a black eye.
Let me see. Well, I think it looks fine.
Okay, I just can't tell.
Yeah, well, you also probably need to like grab a clean brush and just blend. When was the last time you cleaned that brush? This is kind of a stubby flat brush, and even though it's kind of round, it has like a flat angled side on it, and then this side is just like a weirdly angled flat brush. I think that it's easier to work with like a fluffy brush like this. It's going to kind of diffuse color. This is the Anastasia one. It's not my favorite because it's a little bit plasticky feeling, but like even the Thrive ones are amazing. Like these like fluffy
let me try that fluffy brush, bro.
Let me clean it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can go the same route that you did a minute ago. Look how clean that is now. The same route that you did a minute ago, where you kind of you were like, oh, I have too much product on my face. You can just kind of blend until it goes away.
Well, and I'm also discovering the older I get, the more my eyelids are like.
A little bit hooded. Yeah, it's called having a hooded eyelids.
Fucking aging.
We're all aging. I think that our nation's obsession with youth is just, I don't know, it's starting to kind of crawl up my ass and lay eggs. I'm getting to this point where I'm not the youngest person anymore.
Dude,
and I'm just,
it's weird.
It's
happens,
so
right?
weird, and I hate
When
it.
that happens.
Oh, it makes me feel so
like when
weird.
I used to be on tour, I was always the youngest.
Yeah.
And now I'm like the mom.
Isn't that awful? I don't know.
It's so weird.
Even at my last job, like all the people there, I felt like were my, my equals or whatever, and then I would do the math on our age, and I was like, I would never have actually known you in school.
I also find though that like I see people on TV and stuff, and like they'll say their age, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm older than you. Like I feel like you look like, or not look.
I'm the same age as all the Queer Eye guys. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Yeah,
dude, they film like a mile from my house.
Yeah.
I know. I kind of want to go stalk the one that I love, the food guy. What's his name?
Oh, Anthony. He could read me the phone book.
I know. He's so sweet.
He's velvety. He's delightful. But of course, Jonathan Van Ness is my Aries brother, and I love him so much.
I just want to be best friends with Anthony and just eat all the food.
Yeah, I just want to be best friends with Jonathan because he's the most body positive person I've ever seen in my life.
Which one's Jonathan?
He's the hairdresser.
Oh, he's so sweet.
I love him so freaking much.
I know. I love them all.
I love his
I kind of want to go stalk them.
crop top habit.
This is like rubbing a cloud on my eyeball. Kind of love it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, see, you're getting like more of a look. Yeah.
Blend unless I'm a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also like, remember I just put it on a second ago, I was like, BOOM! And now it's like, okay, I'm a like reasonable color. I will say, I'm about to sound like a dick. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
My eye color like lets me literally wear any color eyeshadow.
It's true. Were you that bitch like growing up where people would be like, I have brown eyes, people would be like, I have blue eyes, and she'd be like, my eyes changed colors.
I did.
I hate those
people. One time when I was a kid, I told somebody when I wear plaid, my eyes change plaid.
You're a dick.
Not a thing. So I ran out of liquid eyeliner, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, for all the products I have, I do not like their eyeliner because it's like this weird like crayon.
I don't even own a liquid eyeliner. Do you know what I do? I take a little flat brush like this and I spray it with water and then I just dip it in eyeshadow and it makes
Let me try that. Ooh, like why are you putting sparkles in this? Like these belong inside of your boobs, not on your face.
You might want to show the camera what you're talking about.
I hate these things. They're terrible. I have a really good idea. We should invent a beauty product. This is what I think happened with these silicone things. Here's my theory.
Okay.
So someone was like, oh my god, this thing like makes things mad. And they like...
So we're starting on a really firm foundation. Go ahead.
But they're like, this is gonna make your foundation amazing, and you're gonna love it. And then they got like a bunch of like hype videos.
Yeah.
And everybody like went out and bought at least one, right?
Yeah.
So let's say like fucking 3 million people go out and buy these for $5 a pop.
Right.
Before they realize they're bullshit.
They're terrible. Yeah, exactly.
Let's do that. Let's invent something terrible and then like make people think they need to have it, and then by the time they realize they don't, we're already like laughing all the way to like Barbados.
This one with the ideas.
Super smart.
Just spritz it with a little, I call this my pretentious water.
Okay, spritz me. What is that?
It's Evian. I think Jordan got this for me.
Okay, it literally is just
It's
water.
just atomized water.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, good job, Evian.
I think Jordan got it for me a really long time ago, and I think it's hilarious. Here goes nothing. Make sure you're definitely not in frame, that's fine.
I mean, I need to see them.
It's okay, I can amuse them. I'm going in with the Milani Luminoso on my Facioso.
So, remember how you were like, I remember that you told me not to walk in front of cars, like I scolded you for that?
Yeah.
So the story I was gonna tell you.
That's not, I don't walk in front of, I mean.
When you get out of a car, you walk behind the car to
Yeah.
go to where you're going. You don't walk in front of it.
Yeah.
Because people are dumb and they will hate you.
She drives tour buses for one of her jobs, and so like, she's very specific about people not getting mowed over by tour buses.
Hit people.
Right.
But, so I like gave her, and this is when we were in Tallahassee, I'm giving her these like, this is how you should do things. And then one night I got really drunk, and I was waiting for a ride, and I was afraid like I was gonna get like mugged or something, so I literally like laid under a car. And Dan came to pick me up. And he's like, where are you? And I roll out from another car and stand up and get in his car. And then he immediately gets pulled over by the police. And the police are like, what is happening? I'm like, I'm wasted. And they let us go. And they said he was a good person.
Aww.
Yeah, so I'm scolding you for walking in front of cars. And in the meanwhile, I'm laying under them.
We're what I like to call cactus friends. You know, we were super, super, super close when we were living in Tallahassee. And then when each of us moved, because, I mean, she moved, God, how many times did you move?
5.
Yeah, so she's been all over the country. I've been Austin, Kansas City, and back to Austin now for the past, 7 years. And,
I like to roll with the wind, man.
Yeah, and so we just, every time we talk to each other, it's no time has passed.
Yeah.
And it was really cool that, I don't know, we were looking for a photographer for so long, and, nothing seemed good, and everybody was giving us, even this girl that I knew locally, she wanted to charge us so much money.
Can I do a plug?
Yeah.
Dude, Gemini, and The Bear.
Yeah.
We're really fucking good.
No, they're fantastic, and so, she's like, hey, she just texts me out of the blue, while I'm in a panic about wanting to do our photography, and she's like, hey, you know we do wedding photography, can we shoot your wedding? And I was like, duh. Yeah, of course. And they did our engagement shoot, and they flew in town for that, and then they're gonna
we're gonna take our little camper.
They're gonna bring their camper here. So
okay,
I pretty much have the coolest friends ever, basically.
I think I'm not gonna do the wingtip because I'm kind of digging just the.
You did a great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Honestly, I was talking about it in my last video. The older we get, the blurrier the lines get. We're just kind of let's make it a little smudgier. Let's just make it a little smudgier. Because as soon as I draw as soon as I draw a liquid eyeliner on my face, it's wrinkle, 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 and I'm like, fuck.
So the next thing I do is blush. And I was always taught to go down.
Oh god.
Not up.
Okay.
So I do like this.
That's, why would anyone tell you to go down?
I don't know.
Okay, so here's
what do you do?
Here's what I do. So I don't have any product on my brush here, but if I do, I dab it like this. You don't rub it in the product or you're gonna end up with way too much product, so I just dab it like that.
I did that.
And then you kind of, no, you went like this, on the apples of your cheeks, basically, like that.
Okay, so then I take this shit, and that one I just dab.
Wait, why are you taking the smallest brush ever with bronzer?
So I can go like that, and I just do it right here.
Alright.
Because that's the thing that makes you look like you're
Yeah, but I mean, you have to blend. I would literally take something probably this size at least, dip that in there so you can at least diffuse the product a little bit.
I mean, is it bad?
I mean, I can kind of see a line, yeah.
Well, that's when I wipe everything at the end, and then it all blends together. And then I got the highlighter, which I never know what the fuck to do.
Okay, let's do highlighter. This is one of my favorite steps. So
I don't know what to do with highlighter.
I'm gonna take this brush.
It wakes me up.
This is a great highlighter brush.
Okay.
So highlighter is kind of supposed to hit where the light naturally hits you right here, and then kind of, tip of the nose, forehead.
Didn't we do highlighter? Do you do it again?
Oh, that was just an illuminator for the foundation.
Okay.
But yeah, see, watch me. I'll take it like this.
Watch me. Yeah.
This is kind of the motion. It's sort of a fan motion like this on the face.
So like this?
You just dibbity dab it in there like that, and then you fan it on your face, basically on the top of your cheekbones.
Am I fanning right?
You're doing great. And then I use a brow mousse after I do that to just kind of put everything in one place.
Did you say brow mousse?
Mm-hmm.
Like mousse for your brow?
Mm-hmm.
What? Let's talk about lips.
Okay.
So those videos where girls are you want to go outside of your lip and I get it because it makes your lip look bigger, but it also I don't think it looks good.
Okay, so when you're overlining, sorry, I have something freaking stuck to my face right now and I can't see it. Oh, there it is. I see it. Oh my god. You have to leave some of it normal and then take liberties in a few places. You have to be really choosy. Choose your battles with overlining your lips. So for me, I leave pretty much everything normal and I don't line my Cupid's bow. The only thing that I overline is...
I think that's called Cupid's bow. It's so cute.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
The only thing that I overline is right here. Okay. Because I feel like my lip actual color sort of starts to disappear right there. And so it makes it look like... I don't know, it makes it look like my lips are there.
Also a super fun thing that happens when you get old, you get discoloration. Do you see this brown?
Oh yeah, no, that's why I get chemical peels, is because I have a melasma mustache.
And I have it here too.
Yeah, it looks like lip liner.
No, it's just age sun stuff. Yeah, cool. I love getting older. It's awesome. Okay.
My audience is like my age and older, so they get it.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, you guys are so young, shut up!
I know, I'm just saying, like, aging is weird, man. You look amazing.
Thank you.
I like your hair like that, too.
Thank you. I like my hair pulled back, too. I
That looks good.
kind of missed it being long enough to do that. So, we're going to get a first impression, a true first
I'm
impression.
super excited, because like I said...
They're screwed into frame. There we go.
Mascara is literally, like, the only thing I wear on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You're gonna fall in love with this.
Probably.
So anyway, the whole thing about Thrive Mascara, if you guys are kind of uninitiated to it, and I've actually had people message me and be like, you know, I really love Thrive Mascara, but I can't figure out how to get it off. If you're trying to use...
Sounds like my kind of product.
I know, but if you're trying...
Because it's always best on the third day.
If you're trying to use eye makeup remover to get this stuff off, it will not work. If you are just if you're trying to use a face wash to get it off, it won't work.
Dope.
You have to just put warm water on your eyes and kind of wiggle the mascara off of your eyelashes, and then it comes off. It never becomes liquid again. It never becomes raccoon eyes or anything. It never runs down your face. It never like breaks up or gets brittle. It just, that's the only way to remove it.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Unless you have killer eyelashes, I bet it's gonna go wha-bam. Like, put it on one eye and then we'll be able to like compare one versus the other.
Okay, so this is one eye on, one eye off.
Holy crap! There is a reason that this stuff is called the Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. Get close to the camera and let it focus on your face.
Okay.
That is ridiculous.
Can you tell the difference?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, a woman the other day actually commented, it was like, what lashes are you wearing? I was like, it's just mascara. She's like, no.
It is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Bruh. Holy shiznizzle.
Isn't that the best mascara you've ever used in your life?
Yeah, if our friendship ends today, like...
It's all been worth it.
It's all worth it. Just to like... So, thanks, Thrive.
15% off when you use khaki at my name at checkout. So, do you ever do like a finishing spray? Oh my god, that's amazing! How is it doing that?
One time my mom put me in an Grimly lookalike contest.
What is that?
It was a character in Saturday Night Live by Martin Short. But anyway, he had a thing that was like...
Your mother put you in... Your mother sounds
and
questionable.
And she'd use Vaseline to make my hair stand up. Do you know how hard it is to get Vaseline out of your hair?
God.
She hung me over a sink and used laundry detergent to get out of my hair. And this is why I'm fucked up now as an adult. So I tend to not put it on my entire face.
That's an amazing freaking aside. Like that whole... It's just like, you don't know my darkness, but I'm gonna give you a peek.
You're real dark on you guys. So I like to just like put it in the places
that looks
shiny.
great.
Like,
That really like pulls it together.
Just put it in the shiny places.
Yeah, that looks awesome. And then
hair.
what I do is I just, I take a finishing spray and it basically makes all that kind of melt. Just pull your hair out of your face. Not that your hair will curl.
And it won't. I saw in khaki today that, damn girl.
I know.
Holy.
So wait, what did you do with your lips? You did the
Oh,
liner.
that's what I was gonna ask you.
Okay.
Now what?
What's
I
have so many lip
I don't know
colors.
if it's in, oh, it is in here.
Oh, Neutrogena lip balm. Going
But
crazy today.
But, it's tinted. Ah! Check this shit. It's really pink.
It's really metallic.
I know, it's really pink. And then I like wipe it off a little bit. And then I do this.
Just like
And then I do this.
Great. Yeah, here's a towel. Or there was a towel. You're sitting on it.
Your face is sitting on it. Okay, I can have this?
Yes.
I can have this?
You can have that, the mascara.
has this?
Mm-hmm.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Alright, so this stuff's awesome. This is the Fenty Glow, the Gloss Bomb, and it is basically a universal pink. Just be careful, that doe foot delivers a lot more product than you think
What
it's
is it
going to.
called?
It's called a doe foot.
A
Yeah.
doe foot. Like
Doe
a
foot.
deer?
Yeah. Isn't that cute?
Why? Is it because of deers?
Yeah, it looks like a foot, a doe foot. Yeah,
It smells really good.
isn't it? It's like kind of apple fruit smelling.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we were in junior high and you had that lip balm that was like strawberry flavored? And you just like
Lick it all off, yeah.
Do you remember the terrible perfumes, like body spray perfumes we used to wear?
What did they call them? They called them Body Splash. Body Splash. I will never forget, it's the most distinct smell in the world.
I know, like sometimes I'll still walk by it and like every now and then, like do you smell smells and you just like are transported back
I think
to,
if
like,
someone were wearing like cucumber melon from Bath and Body Works, I would be transported to like a dark place.
or makeup.
Yeah, I think that you are doing a fantastic job. I think we also made like some cool, like a few little tweaks. Okay, the mascara.
Things.
be a blending brush, like an actual fluffy brush.
Okay, yeah, yes.
And
yes.
I think that powder is awesome. It's a really good match, so just like the finishing spray makes a huge difference.
So, yeah, 3 things.
Yeah.
That's good. I can deal with 3 new things in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, there's no wrong way to do makeup. Like, her original idea was to get on camera and me sit there and critique everything, and I was like,
she's like, I don't want to be a bitch on camera.
Really my thing to be like, this is the way to do makeup.
So it's, so I can drink this drink.
I think it's like a lot more helpful to kind of just see someone's process, like a true honest to God process, because I just, I get stuck in a loop too. So, and I'm glad that you got to kind of play with some new stuff, and I'm also really glad that you love that mascara, because it's a freaking home run.
It is.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not a home run. It's a motherfucking grand slam.
Bases loaded. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today and hanging out with us. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out with me on this channel, go ahead and hit the button down below and subscribe. I would love it if you guys did. Thank you so much for being part of my channel and for hanging out with us today. Thumbs up for Genevieve.
Oh my god, I hope I get some really mean comments.
Well, if I leave everything in, you will. Alright guys, we love you and we'll see you in the next one. Or I will see you in the next one. Bye.